Welcome to Hart Adventures. I'm G,
And I'm Dee.
and today we're going to give you a tour of some of the accommodation in Bangkok, Thailand, starting with the Hopeland Hotel. Okay, let's go inside. Now this place starts at $44 New Zealand per night, and I get all my places through Agoda at the moment. We're just starting our trip, our adventure, so at the moment I'm finding Agoda the best app for sourcing these sort of places. Anyway, let's have a look through the place.
So there's a full kitchen area, which is amazing. I think the whole thing is 43 or 44 square
43,
metres.
44 squares. It's got a
Fridge, no oven, but a hot plate. And then a really spacious
nice table,
area here.
couch,
Sitting.
TV. You've got a really good aircon.
One of the negatives is there is building or demolition going on right outside our window, and we're on quite a low floor, level 2. So
Doesn't worry me though. Nice bed, good bathroom,
with a bath.
nice shower. Yeah. So that's the room. Let's get upstairs and we'll have a look at the pool and the gym. So just a sort of light weights gym with weights up to 12.5 kilos and a couple of running machines and treadmills. Yeah, it does the job. We've done a bit of exercise, about an hour each day in here, so it's pretty good for a holiday.
The aircon works really well.
Oh yeah, it does. It's great. So we've been swimming up here every day, and the pool temperature is just perfect. It's really good. It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's refreshing, but not freezing. And today's probably the worst day we've had the whole week. It's cloudy and overcast, but it's still warm. And there's a little sprinkling of rain occasionally. It doesn't matter because it's so lovely and warm.
Yep.
Okay, so that was Hotel Hopeland. We've been here for a week, and it's been an amazing location, hasn't it? It's on a little street called Soi 8 in Sukhumvit area, which is an area with a lot of the higher end hotels. There's Sheratons and all the main hotels in this area, but we're on a little side street and it's been very quiet. There's greenery, there's lots of really nice little restaurants, also some street food. We found a favourite lady.
Yeah, there's a lady that's about 30 metres from the hotel. I nicknamed her J Phi, who's a famous street food lady in Thailand. Her food's amazing. It's unbelievable and very cheap. So, you know, if you're coming here, you've got her. She works Monday to Friday here, and you can basically keep yourself fed and watered, and it's
very cheap, very good food.
and it's just a really nice street to live on. It's probably the pick of them for what we've seen around here.
And it's also got a 7-Eleven right at the base of the hotel, basically. So if you're wanting a toasty sandwich or something like that, something Western, just grab that and a little yogurt or whatever you need. The other positive of the hotel is obviously the room size. It's amazing to have so much space. That's been incredible. And the rooftop pool, we've lived in that. Some of the negatives though, it's down low, so we're on level 2, and we do have a room that's on the side where there's some demolition happening next door. They don't start till about 9:30 in the morning, so it's actually been okay.
To be honest, I've hardly heard it,
Yeah.
so it's been great.
But that's just something to be aware of. And also they have been a little bit slack with the daily housekeeping, so we've had sort of 3 times this week we've had to run around getting toilet paper and soap, but you know, it's small hassle. Yeah, I think it's a value for money, good size, great location.
Yeah. Here we are at the Hopeland Hotel.
No, we're not. Here we are at the Recital Sky Dome.
Start again. Here we are at the Recital
Sky Dome Recital. Sky Dome Hotel.
Here we are at the Sky Dome Recital Hotel.
Let me do it. Here we are at the Sky Dome Recital Hotel.
Let's go have a look. Okay, here we are at the room. Let's go inside. Nice wee bathroom, nice shower, a little bit of cupboard space. The room itself is 28 squares, so not large, but good enough.
Yeah, it's got a little fresh hot air opening.
It's got a good bed, and the AC is brilliant.
And it's a little bit dated, the decor, but they've been good with housekeeping. They've come regularly. We haven't wanted for fresh towels and toiletries and whatnot, so that's been good.
And it's got a fridge. So there you have it, the Sky Dome Hotel. The price of this one was 51 New Zealand per night, and that included a full breakfast. The positives of it, I guess, would be
The breakfast.
the breakfast.
There's a nice sky bar up on top, also a little bit dated, quite quirky, but it has wonderful 360-degree views of the Bangkok skyline, which is quite lovely. And we just had a drink up there, but you can also get food. Lovely place to sit up in the evening, so that was nice.
Yeah, it's got a good gym about 900 metres away. Really good gym actually. It's got good shops nearby if you want to eat.
It hasn't really compared to other places, so that was one of the cons actually for me.
Okay.
It's kind of a desolate location. We're out sort of near, but not super near, the Don Muang, I think I'm saying that right, airport, which is the second airport in Bangkok. It does do international flights, but it also does a lot of the domestic flights. So I guess it's a bit nearer to that, but otherwise it's quite an industrial sort of area and a local area. There's not many shops around actually.
So yeah, in terms of restaurants, there's a few, but you have to walk a fair way.
And the other negative, I think, probably the biggest negative, was on the photos. There was a lovely pool. We always go for somewhere with a pool and breakfast included, and possibly a gym if we can. And we got here to realise that the pool was actually just a kiddie pool. So very nice if you have kids. There's like little slides going in and whatnot, but it was quite shallow, and we only went in once and that was enough. So in summary, we probably wouldn't recommend staying at this place unless you're doing an overnight stay, leaving or arriving from Don Muang Airport. That might be a possibility, and you wanted to just go and have an evening up in the sky bar or something. It might be quite nice, but I wouldn't recommend it for a long stay.
Yeah, I'd probably I'd try and book somewhere right in Bangkok, like Sukhumvit, where we were last time. Anywhere around there is probably a better location if you're a tourist, if you want to do stuff during the day.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is ideal if you want to go to the airport, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so here we are at the Lampo Tree House.
Yeah, tree hotel, right on a canal. We had to get dropped by the taxi on the main road and walk around because there's no car access, but it's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous wee spot, and look at our welcome board.
Woohoo! Alright, this place looks amazing. It's really traditional and authentic. Thank you. Oh wow.
This is awesome. This was my pick.
Yeah, she did alright. Let's give her a bit of credit.
Look at the bar.
Free coffee.
And look at the bar. Our welcome drink.
Cheers. Okay, let's go in and have a look at the room.
Ooh. Nice sink. Small, compact, but lovely. Look at the wood panel. Beautiful.
Right.
And a balcony.
Right.
Looking at real Bangkok.
Get some clothes dried on that balcony.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. How cool. And the pool. Ah, beautiful. Real Bangkok City.
I like the staff here, they're really nice. The guy handed me the Wi-Fi password and he goes, here's the Wi-Fi, which I like as well, because I was 5 years without technology for a while there when Wi-Fi came in, and I was asking people at the end of it what this Wi-Fi was, so yeah, it definitely resonates with me. Anyway, this is nice, we like it. Very nice, don't you
Very
think?
nice.
Yeah,
Perfect location.
yeah. Okay, so the Lampo Tree restaurant and hotel. Summary, I think the good points is traditional. It's got a lot of nice wooden decor. It's got a good pool. It's great setting. It's got no vehicle access, which is actually a positive. It's by a canal, whatever you call it, waterway.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think that's the positives. It's just a nice place to stay, real nice atmosphere, nice setting.
Yeah, and the general location being quite in the centre. You can walk 10 minutes, 15 minutes to Khao San Road. It's quite close to get into the palaces and all the places you'd want to see in central Bangkok. So the location, and as G said, it's very quiet. And yeah, lovely traditional, and the staff have just been amazing. They've been so caring, and if we sit in the restaurant, they come running over and turn the fans on, even though we don't need it, and they're very attentive. So that's been lovely, yeah.
And the restaurant is incredible. Like the best pad thai, the best smoothies, just it's unbelievable. Really good food.
And the breakfast great too. The breakfast has been the fresh fruit cut beautifully, and can't say enough good things really about the staff and food and location.
Yep. Negatives, the shower. It's got one of those Kelly fonts, so it's just a gas powered sort of attachment to the water. It doesn't really work very well. You can't get it to go cold, you can't get it to go hot, but you get it right in between. Pretty good.
And it's pretty small and dated, little cubicle, but there's a great big veranda in the room that you can open up, full length glass, which makes the room feel bigger, and you can open it out. We've been airing our washing out on the balcony, so that's been nice too.
And the only other negative I'd say is the internet, the Wi-Fi. It works sometimes, and when it does work, it's got very low speed. We couldn't upload any videos, so yeah, that's not the best. But I mean, for all the good points, they definitely outweigh the bad points.
For a few days stay, would totally recommend coming here and staying. It's a lovely place.
Yeah, for sure.
So welcome to Hotel Solo on Sukhumvit 2 in Sukhumvit area.
Heavy door.
It's a little bit dated.
It's pretty dated, yeah. We've just already had a brief look through the place, and there's a lot of stains. But I mean, it's very cheap. Kitchen area.
You've got your little mini fridge, coffee.
Coffee.
And there's a wardrobe space with a safe hairdryer, hanging space.
Shower, bathroom, all looks pretty good.
It's got a big bed.
And yeah.
And the location is hopefully really good, so
Yeah. So anyway, we'll get upstairs and have a look at the pool.
oh yeah.
asked to be moved one floor down, so we'll just have a look at this room, see if it's any different.
Smells better.
Smells great. Bed looks well made. Table's pretty damaged, but just feels a lot cleaner, actually. Feels good. So, thumbs up.
So this is the end of our stay at Hotel Solo on Sukhumvit 2 in Bangkok. And unfortunately we didn't save the best until last. This was probably our least favourite hotel of the 4 we've stayed in here in Bangkok. We just found it a little bit dirty on arrival, a little bit dated, just felt a little bit dingy for some reason, didn't it? And we had 3 rooms in the course of 5 days. The first one was super noisy. I don't know, there's some sort of problem with the soundproofing, I think.
It was probably the people staying here. Just because of the area, it's more of a hangout for solo people, single people to come along and have a good time.
We should have guessed that from the name.
Yeah, and about 3 o'clock in the morning they'd have a party going. So, it was just a group of people that were coming through at this time. It's probably not like that all the time.
Although it was an issue because we could hear them in the room next door as well as outside. We were opposite the lift, so we heard them chatting and talking and banging, and we heard the lift dinging and donging, and then we had a phone call in the middle of the night. So it wasn't the best night, and we actually decided to ask to be shifted to a quieter room the next morning, which the staff did, and that was okay. It was a very similar room, but it was a bit further away from the lift. That was good. But then they asked us if we'd move again because they needed to do maintenance on that room. The only thing we could find wrong with that room was the door of the fridge, not the door, but the external wooden door, that cupboard door for the fridge was broken. So maybe that was it. I don't know. Anyway, they said they'd upgrade us. So we said okay. And the last room we were moved to was apparently an upgrade. It's slightly bigger, it's supposed to be slightly bigger, but the real only difference I could see was that there was a coffee machine and a weights scales for weighing yourself or your baggage or something, so there wasn't much difference, and the coffee machine unfortunately was super crusty and dirty inside, so we didn't end up using that. So all in all, it was an okay stay. The area Sukhumvit is probably the best area to stay, well it certainly was for us, but we preferred the first hotel in Sukhumvit 8. The station nearby is Plunchit, I think you say. So there was a tuk-tuk service. Well, I guess we'll get onto the positives in a minute, but the station is accessible, so you can run up and down in the SkyTrain along the Sukhumvit area. So it doesn't really matter where you are based in Sukhumvit. The transportation around there is excellent. So I guess that's the cons.
The price of this place was 59 New Zealand per night, so I'll give you the breakdown of that.
Yeah,
but,
there was no breakfast included in this one. There was a rooftop pool and a little sitting area, which was quite nice. We only used it once. And what else was positive? Oh, the Sukhumvit area, and there was a little free tuk-tuk service that ran you up the street because you're quite a way down away from the main street, so that tuk-tuk you just asked and they ran you up to the top of the street, so you had less walking time in the heat, so that was good. So I guess in summary of that was our first month of 4 stays in Bangkok, and for us I would definitely say Sukhumvit area is probably the best place to stay. As I said, transportation's great, and there's lots of good shopping areas, and there's lots of food options in all different price ranges. So Sukhumvit is a great area, I think, to stay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Let us know if you found this video useful, and if you'd like to see more of this sort of content, and of course drop us a comment and let us know where you would stay, or if you have found a gem in Bangkok, or which area you like, and yeah, we'll produce more of this content if that's what you want. And please subscribe and like, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks.
Cheers.